Morrow, it was nearly 3 months since we were at your old stomping ground, Birmingham, for that win. It seems like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does seem like a long time ago, and I don't think anyone foresaw this happening as well. Even there was talks of stuff happening that week, and then for it to go like it has now, I don't think anybody was expecting that, and it's been a difficult time for everybody.
How have you sort of dealt with it? Where were you over the last few weeks?
I was at home. I've had my kids to keep me busy. I'm doing some coursework as well, some coaching coursework, and a few Zoom chats. I've got a few businesses myself which I've had to look after, and tread through all that government policy and stuff like that going through. So I have been busy, but I've missed being in day to day at the football club.
Hopefully, you've had a bit of a chance to kind of spend a bit of time with your family. Everyone's adjusted a bit, haven't they? They've made do and kind of kept themselves sane in different ways.
Yeah, everybody's had to adapt and get used to a new lifestyle, and I think going forward, people have to do that as well. It's not an overnight cure or something that's just going to happen overnight. Obviously, to put it back to football, we've come back and we're socially distancing in training and contact, so it'll be a staged return, and I think everybody's trying to adapt it and look after themselves physically and mentally as well.
And to an extent now we're kind of back to business, back in training, but I'm sure, like everyone, you've been keeping fit at home. What was your kind of routine in over the last few weeks?
Yeah, we've been given a programme. I managed to get some stuff from the club gym as well before the lockdown, so I had a few bits for the garage, and we've just tried to do the programme and stick to that and be as ready as possible. And it's a fine line between taking too much time off and keeping yourself ticking over, and hopefully we've done the best we can.
With this kind of beautiful weather, it's got a bit of a pre-season feel now, hasn't it? Against but only for that final 9, hopefully.
Yeah, it's nice to be at Bearwood and see how good it is. The pitches are brilliant, and we're lucky they're all watered and stuff. So the surface is brilliant to work on, and with the weather, it is nice to be out in the sunshine, and we're working hard, and probably makes it a little bit more difficult, but I'd rather be running in the sun than in the rain, that's for sure.
Yeah, and then hopefully we're building up now to. It'll be nice when we finally get that fixture list and we've got 9 games to look forward to. They're probably going to be condensed into a small period, but as footballers, that's kind of what you live for, right?
Yeah, it's a bit, I've heard people say it's a bit like a mini tournament, and the 9 games will come thick and fast, and you want to start as well as you can. And obviously we've got Stoke, and we'll fancy ourselves to go out there and try and win. We've worked hard over this period of time, and we want to hit the ground running, and like I say, it's got a bit of a tournament feel for these last 9 games.
Yeah, what would you like to sort of achieve if, as and when they over those games when they get played?
I think the start will dictate what we can achieve that first week. If you can go out and pick up some positive results, will make a difference to what your target will be at the end of the season. So I think it's looking to hit the ground running and see where you can take it from there.
And lastly, in these training sessions where there's no contact, are there any boys who are you kind of not enjoying that prospect? Any boys who normally be diving in 2-footed at any time?
Well, we've been split up in groups of 5, so it's been fairly. Although we're back in together, we've been split up, and you're only allowed to work with that set group. So it's been unusual in that sense, and we're so far away from each other. So until we can get some contact going, it is a bit of. It's nice to be back, but there's a long way to go still.